Okay, before the story starts, I wanted to set up a few things. So there are like two characters. We're mostly talking about a girl named Jasmine. I'm going to assign Jasmine. Jasmine. Okay. And then her mom. They call her Mrs. Danridge. Okay. So I'm just going to say Miss Danridge. So we have Jasmine is the girl, and then Mrs. Danridge is the mom. I think she's a teacher. Okay. And then another thing I wanted to say is they're talking about Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts. So that's like a group of girls who it's like a club that you join, and they typically help a community. Okay. Girl Scout, Jasmine, Mrs. Danridge. Okay.
Hi, second grade. Welcome back. So we are back with social studies. We have been talking about how all communities have problems to solve, and that sometimes one person thinks of an idea to help a community better. So we talked about four people who changed their communities for the better. Now I want to share a true story of a young girl who made a big difference in her community. And this is a true life story of a girl named Jasmine. So, seeing a problem is the first step to solving it. An eighth grade girl named Jasmine saw children who needed help. How did she solve the problem in her community? Let's find out. Excuse me, Mrs. Danridge, can you help me with my homework? A fifth grader asked as she came into the office of Mrs. Dandridge. So I'm guessing this is Mrs. Dandridge, and this is the fifth grader asking for help, and this is Jasmine. Mrs. Dandridge works in Detroit, Michigan. She helps foster children and their families. So here's a real picture of Jasmine in real life, okay, and this is her in the story. Jasmine Dandridge was in her mother's office. She had just finished her own homework after school. I can help them, she thought. This is Jasmine thinking. Jasmine's like, maybe I can help them. So Jasmine thought about her mother's job. Every day, children come into the office. Often they ask Mrs. Danridge for help with homework. Jasmine was a Girl Scout. She thought about this Girl Scout promise. Girl Scouts promise to try and help people at all times. Jasmine wanted to help the children with their homework. First, she found out more about tutoring. When you tutor people, you help them learn something. She talked to her teachers, she read books, she used the internet. Then she made a plan. Okay, so here she's using transition words. So the first thing she did was trying to find out how she can help. She thought, okay, maybe I can help these children. I'm a little bit older than them. Maybe I can tutor them. So tutoring is if you help somebody learn something. So she talked to her teachers, she read books, she gathered information about tutoring people. After she gained information, like she's reading a book about tutoring, she's on the internet looking about how to tutor kids, then she made a plan. So let's see what her plan is. Jasmine learned ways she could help children. Jasmine put signs up around the office. Children started asking her for homework. Soon she had a group of children. Jasmine worked with them for 2 hours, 3 days a week. First, she helped them with their homework. Then she tutored them in reading, math, and spelling. Jasmine's program was a success. The children learned how to study. They got better grades too. One boy brought his math test to show Jasmine. At the top of the paper was a big A. He was so proud, and so was Jasmine. So she called it her homework club. The homework club helped children learn. Look, she even made a sign for her club, homework help. So here she is helping some people. The homework program was very popular. It grew bigger. Jasmine helped many children. She won the Girl Scouts Silver Award for her work. Jasmine is proud of how she made a difference in her community. Helping people is something that if you try it once, you will be hooked, she says. You learn a lot from the people you provide services to. You also learn things about yourself. And so here's Jasmine holding her award for helping others. So this was a very enlightening story of a girl who helped people in her own community. She made a difference herself, just looking around, seeing what kids needed, doing some research, and then helping them out. So pretty amazing. So anyone can make a difference in the community. It doesn't matter if you're an adult, if you're a child, how old you are, absolutely anyone can make a difference. So that being said, our next idea that I want you to think about is I want you to think about your community. I want you to think about some problems that you might have in your community. Now that we're home, are you noticing anything in your community that might need some more attention, something that you think is a problem that's maybe not safe for the people that live in your community? And then I want you to write about it. So it says, draw a picture to show a problem in your community, and then write a sentence to explain this picture. So I actually have one, and this is a true story. So as we're walking, me and my kids tend to take a lot of walks now. And when we're walking, it really saddens me. It's usually me and my daughters walking. And when we're walking on the sidewalk, here's the sidewalk, right? There's the street. When we're walking, we see a lot of garbage. It's actually really sad. It makes me kind of frustrated. I don't know if the garbage flies out of people's garbages or if people are littering. We're not sure why this is occurring, but we're seeing it like on some of the busy streets. So what we decided to do, so we're seeing, let me write a full sentence. I want to write a complete sentence. So when I am walking outside, I see a lot of garbage on the sidewalk. And this could be a health hazard, right? It could be a health hazard for humans. It could be a hazard for animals. What if the animals eat it? And I can just say, this is not safe. So, what is my solution? Me and my daughters actually came up with a solution that when we're walking, and this is a true story, we went to the store and we bought these grabbers. Okay, they're real long grabbers. There's a handle, and then you can grab. So we decided to, as we're walking, we carry these grabbers, and we also carry a little garbage bag, and we pick up garbage and put it in the garbage can as we're walking. So we don't have to touch the garbage. We can use these grabbers to grab the garbage, but we are helping our community because we are picking up the garbage that we see on the sidewalk, and it's making our community a cleaner place. So a sentence I can write is, we are cleaning up garbage in our community. So now I want you to think about a problem in your community and how you can solve it. Good luck. I can't wait to hear what you guys write about.